Hello everybody, it's Friday afternoon and here we are down at half time. Give you a little clue so you can see what's written on the window. And the really good bit is I'm here with Anne. And Anne, what is your role within FaithWorks? Why are you here, so to speak?
Okay, I'm in the homelessness team and I'm homelessness support worker along with my colleagues.
Yep, so you have been looking after half time this morning or today, and has there been some, I mean, it's quite a tough environment, aren't there? Because a lot of people who are seeking homes at the moment who are on the street. Numbers are going up significantly. It's a real trend, over 100 in the last street count. And have you seen any good things, any successes, or little steps forward for people? Certainly,
yes. I mean, only last week there's a couple who've been helped by the half-time service. They'd never been homeless before, getting on a bit in years, and it was suggested to them that they apply to over 55s accommodation, which they did, and within a week they applied and were offered a place and moved in.
Wow. And they were a couple in, as I say, in later years who were sleeping out?
Sleeping in a tent on the beach.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So they came here and you were able to, creatively, but the team were able creatively to think up some ways which we could possibly help them.
Yeah. And they were over the moon,
Amazing, amazing. We've had some good news also this week. So some of you may be aware that this YMCA building is being redeveloped, and so we need a new home for this half time. And so we have been talking with St Mike's Church, and thanks to Sarah, who's the vicar there, and the PCC there, the Parish Church Council, had a meeting this week and we're very positive about it. So we are 9/10 of the way there. We've got to actually get the details sorted, but that's going to mean we're going to have a bit more space.
Yeah, a lot more.
Because what else? I mean, the wonderful Teresa is over here. What else goes on here in terms of provision that we have, just in case people don't know? So there's a shower,
laundry facilities. Earlier today we were able to provide somebody with beans on toast, and bless him, he asked if he could eat outside, so we facilitated that for him too, because it's a nice sunny day. I mean, it's appointments based at half time, so in the course of the shift of either the Monday or the Friday at the moment, it's 3 people have appointments, but very often, and today as an example, many knocks on the door for people dropping off washing, asking if they could pick it up later, and Teresa's non-stop washing and drying and handing bags back to people. So
St Mike's means we'll have a little bit more space, won't we?
Yes.
So what are some of the other challenges that you've seen over the last few weeks and months in the work that you're doing?
Challenges, people not attending appointments, and very often people who are transient lose their phones and you can't contact them, and unfortunately time goes by, but there are different ways of finding out what's happening. We liaise a lot with our services, including the council and St Mungo's. Challenges, people needing a rent guarantor, massive challenge. Because the people who we are helping have very often not been in their own accommodation for quite some time, and they just don't have a rent guarantor, so that can be a real stumbling block.
So there's a lot of things we're talking to people in our volunteer world, in the churches world, to try and see if they can help us on some of this. And even this week over in Christchurch, I know you go over to Christchurch on a Thursday, work with Christchurch Food Bank. Tracy was telling me about a really difficult case this week where a housing provider hasn't really stepped up. And it's those individual cases that we're so grateful, and that you and the team, and Tracy and the team in Christchurch, and all of you who are working with people in homelessness are dealing with. What we did have a good success with this week was Christchurch Food Bank held their first family fun day, and apparently, although the rain was a little bit, it cleared and they had a fantastic day. So just like in Wimborne, there's that extra provision for families who may just need a little bit of extra help and resilience. And next week we've got a visit from John Kurt, who's the Chief Exec of Hope into Action. He's coming down to have a look at some of the houses and gives us a chance to tap into what he's seeing nationally around homelessness. And thank you so much for all you are doing. Thank you for all of you who are working around homelessness. It's a big subject, isn't it? But we do our bit, and that's what's fantastic. Thank you for all you're doing.